Hey guys, Josh Conan, strength and conditioning coach here at Competitive Edge Skating and Strength Training. How many times have you ever heard a coach say, don't get beat by a girl? Or how often do you hear that there's bullying going on with teams, or that up in weight rooms there's degrading terms that they're calling people that are weak or something like that? We here at Competitive Edge believe with the Joe Ehrmans, John Woodens, Ben Bergerons, PJ Flex that it doesn't have to be this way. Coaching should be to transform lives, to improve people, versus belittling people and getting people in the frame of mindset that's going to lead towards behaviors down the road that they may not want. So the first thing is, let's get back to that woman one. So we've been hearing coaches been saying, don't get beat by a girl, or you're doing pull-ups like a girl, and that is absolutely not okay, not at all. So the first thing is, with our day and age with the internet and things like that, women are actually becoming more and more involved in fitness, and they're not as afraid to lift barbells and lift weights, which is phenomenal. And there are some athletes now, some women athletes that are stronger and faster than men, which is insane, which is incredible. And we need to keep this trend going. And that's not going to happen if we are belittling people. So by one, saying that if that girl does beat that boy, one, that boy's going to feel shame that he just got beat by a girl because he's getting that false image. And then the girl's gonna feel apprehensive to want to even do that again because, oh, I'm supposed to get beat by that boy. That's ingraining that train of thought, which is just gonna spiral into that inferiority kind of mindset, which is what we don't want here at Competitive Edge. It's all about people being equal and becoming better people. And so the next thing is with what we've learned from the Navy SEALs. No, like I just said, no one is better than anyone else. So we do a lot of crew work here where you cannot leave that teammate behind. Everyone is contributing to that same goal, which is getting people in the frame that to be in the mindset to help others, to look around, help someone, pass things down if they need it, which these traits are going to be transferable not only to their team, but into their family lives and into their potential careers and future families. So in his book, Inside Out Coaching, Joe Ehrman, who is an ex-NFL player and now author and coach, gives the prime example of what success should really be defined as. So he says, success is defined and measured by the content of their character, their leadership, and their contribution to the betterment of their families, their communities, and the world. One more time, because that is amazing. Success should be defined and measured by the content of their character, their leadership, and their contribution to the betterment of their families, their communities, and the world. So we here at CES wholeheartedly believe in this philosophy of making people better down the road. So we don't care if you make it to the NHL, that's a great goal and we're gonna help you reach that. But what's gonna happen when you retire, when you're 50, when you're 60? Are you putting your identity in hockey so when it's over you spiral out of control? We hear it all the time with professional sports. We want you to use that platform to help others and continually this process so we can just uplift humanity as a whole. So lastly, I want to read you Joe Ehrman's statement why he coaches in the first place. He says, I coach to help boys become men of empathy and integrity who will lead, be responsible, and change the world for good. And if we can get more coaches to believe that versus trying to get people just to get six packs and biceps, we're going to get the world in a much better place. So make sure you guys go to our website at ceskating.com. Sign up for our Sunday email. This is where you'll get words of wisdom for your week, as well as our training class schedule for the entire week. Make sure you guys also check out that new intro class. Will be tomorrow at noon. Make sure you guys bring your friends to that. Also make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.